This week, we are going to go on location and take a deep dive look, a first-hand look at one of the best suburbs, not just in all of the Kansas City area, but maybe the best suburb in all of the United States. Man, this is a great one, and you're gonna have to wait to see what suburb that is right after the intro. Welcome back, I'm Ben Miller, and if you want to know what it's like to eat, breathe, sleep, drink everything in the Kansas City area and around, you are right in the right place right here on YouTube. And let me tell you, it's going to take 2 seconds of your time, and hit that subscribe and notification bell down at the bottom, and that way you know when I'm coming out with a new video, which should be every Friday at 6 p.m. Also, I love all the comments, I love all the interaction. It's one of my favorite things about doing this YouTube channel, and you can't do it enough to me. You can't give me enough comments. You can't give me enough interaction. So if you want, hit me up. Inside Scoop is available via text at area code 661-236-9055, especially if you're looking to relocate to Kansas City. Also, I'm available on social media. You can go ahead and look up Wrestling with Real Estate on Facebook and also Wrestling with Real Estate on Instagram. It's pretty easy. Also, hit up the comment section below. Let me know what you like. Let me know what videos you want me to do in the future. Let me know if you disagree with me. It's all good either way. Now, if you're more of a traditional person, you feel more comfortable reaching out to me via email, I'm good with that too. Hit up benmiller@kansascityhomes.com. Now, before I take you on location to take a look at this great suburb, let's talk about what suburb this is. I mean, if you can't read the video title, and that is Overland Park, Kansas. Now, before I moved here, I was scouring the internet on places like Niche, on places like Sperling's Best Places, so many websites that rank some of the best suburbs in all of the United States. And without fail, I saw Overland Park, Overland Park, Overland Park, Overland Park, always in the top 5, maybe at the lowest in the top 10 of the best suburbs around. And lo and behold, when I moved to Kansas City, I figured out why. Overland Park is such an amazing place to live. Now, one of the cons of Overland Park is that the traffic can get pretty gnarly on the 435 during rush hour, but they've done a lot of work to expand it, so it kind of balances out that way. But Overland Park has miles and miles and miles of parks, and you get to see firsthand the fall foliage and all that kind of stuff. And luckily I got out there before it was too cold. Also, Overland Park is the biggest suburb in the Kansas City metro area. 158,000 people call Overland Park home. So as you can imagine, it's an expansive suburb with plenty of shopping, plenty of amenities, and all the things you could want in a fantastic suburb. And what's surprising about Overland Park is not only does it have all these big shopping districts and lots of things to do, it still tries to maintain a nice, quaint, love the word quaint, downtown area that probably was established before Overland Park blew up. So it's this great little strip that I'll show you in this video. Ma and Pa record stores, great places to eat. I mean, people are super friendly down there. It's no wonder why Overland Park is one of the best suburbs in all of the United States. Let's do some other quick facts about Overland Park. So a couple other little quick facts about Overland Park is that the median house price is $265,000. Median rent for a 2-bedroom apartment is about $1,100. Slightly more than the national average, but with all the things that you get in Overland Park, it's a no-brainer. Now, being as expansive as it is, as an area as Overland Park is, one of the great things about it is with all those shops, with all the restaurants, with everything to do, there is no shortage of jobs. Here's a little inside scoop. We used to be the headquarters, or Overland Park did, of Sprint. Now that Sprint is merged with T-Mobile, they are taking that entire gigantic Sprint complex and making it, they have plans to make it an incredible new downtown area for the people that live there and in the Kansas City area. You have to look it up on the internet. It is amazing. I mean, we're talking about waterfront shopping and all this other kind of stuff. It is going to be incredible. One of the things I love about Overland Park that I'm going to show you in this video is the fact that it has a Don Drummond mid-century neighborhood. So all of the houses in this one little section are all Drummond mid-century houses. And if you're as big of a nut of mid-century housing and furniture like me and my wife are, you're gonna love to take a look at this area. So I guess that's it. Those are some quick facts about Overland Park. I love doing these dives, these deep dives, these on-location shoots for you guys about the suburbs of Kansas City, because it gives you a real bird's eye view or an on-location view of what you're in for if you want to move to Kansas City. So without further ado, let's go on location so you can see what it's like to live, eat, breathe, sleep, drink everything Overland Park. Josh, let's go. Today we are in Overland Park, Kansas, a place that features over 72 parks and 1,800 acres of beautiful parks just like here in Rowe Park. Now, Rowe Park is nestled kind of somewhere in between and actually almost right on top of another great suburb called Leawood. So today I'm going to take you around, kind of showing you the sights of the park here in the background because it's such a beautiful fall day. You know, it always cracks me up when people say that Kansas or Kansas City or Missouri are flat and literally no trees, but as you can see behind you, literally nothing could be further from the truth. So today in this little breakdown of Overland Park, I'm going to show you the downtown area. I'm going to briefly talk about some of the highlights. And also I'll show you a really, really great subdivision, a really great neighborhood that I love here in Overland Park. So let's get to it. All right, next stop on the tour of Overland Park is downtown Overland Park, Kansas. Now, I don't show you all the, the major downtown areas. This would be considered, again, another old downtown area. So this is more of like when Overland Park first started, what the downtown area was like. The reason why I don't do all the typical downtown kind of establishments and areas is because, quite frankly, they're boring. I mean, they have all the corporate restaurants and all the things that you would expect from a suburb or a medium to large size city. You got your typical run-of-the-mill stuff. I think downtown areas like this is where the charm is really at. You have more mom and pop restaurants, shopping areas, and the good thing about this Overland Park downtown area is that it has actually my favorite record store called Vinyl Renaissance. So if you're a music lover and love collecting vinyl or CDs or whatever your musical taste is, Vinyl Renaissance in Overland Park is the place to go. Without further ado, I'm going to take you around and show you some of the sights of this beautiful, beautiful downtown area in Overland Park. It's really not too far from some of the nicer neighborhoods, some of the, jobs that you could get out in the Overland Park and a broad area. So, all right, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this really, really, really nice area. All right, as we finish off our profile in Overland Park, I wanted to take you guys to one of my favorite subdivisions, one of the best places, honestly, in all of Kansas City, Missouri, and that's a subdivision called 98th Place. Now, 98th Place, what it's most characterized by is the fact that it has these amazing mid-century modern houses. A lot of them were built by famous architect Don Drummond in the mid to late 50s to the early 60s. So, I mean, this whole area is just chock full of these beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows, the angular architecture, the teak woods on the inside, the interesting design on all of these houses is what really makes this subdivision stand out. Now, Overland Park, usually great for, starting out families. You can find houses anywhere between $250,000 is the median house price out here. But here in this subdivision, you're looking at between, $450,000 all the way up to $700,000 to get a house. But I gotta say that if you got that kind of money and you want to invest in a beautiful area with tree-lined streets and architecture that you just can't beat, it doesn't get better than 98th Place here in Overland Park. If you want the lowdown, if you want to know where to get the best houses here in Kansas City, Missouri, and abroad, you know what to do. You got to hit me up at area code 661-236-9055 or benmiller at kansascityhomes.com. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a little spin around the neighborhood, show you the amazing mid-century modern houses out here, and then I'll run that little email at the bottom of the screen and my phone number so you can get in contact with me. Thank you so much for joining us this week on Wrestling with Real Estate. And don't forget, if you want the inside scoop on everything Kansas City and abroad and what it's like to eat, breathe, sleep, drink, and play here, hit me up at area code 661-236-9055. And don't forget that subscription and notification bell down at the bottom. And we'll see you next time right here. I'm Ben Miller. I'm putting the real back in real estate. And thank you for joining us on Wrestling with Real Estate.